to start streaming, but it hasn't popped up. There it is. Okay. Stream has started. I'm gonna play some Endless Dungeon because I've been enjoying it. And I'm a big fan of the Endless franchise in general, so Endless Space, Endless Legend, Dungeon of the Endless, and now Endless Dungeon. Alright, let's jump in. I have been playing this game a bit, so we're not starting from the very beginning, which is probably for the best, because games like this I feel like having a knowledgeable guide helps with the presentation. There's going to be a lot of stuff going on screen, and if I'm not explaining it, then you haven't played it before, you're probably going to be lost. So quick introduction to the game. It is a roguelite game. This is your hub. From here you set out on various runs. You have 3 different starting points: the Astral Harbor, Headquarters, and Ocean Garden. There's some other little things here like this. We have the library, which tells a story, gives the character backgrounds. You unlock stuff as you progress. Each character also has their own quest, which you can look at over here. So I have maxed out a couple of the characters already and completed their quests. These are the ones I'm currently working on, the ones that I have left. And when you unlock, or not get a part of their quest, you unlock some of their background. The rest of the stuff you have to find stuff when you're down in the dungeon itself. The cafe offers you various challenges. You have to find the drinks as you play through. One of them is guaranteed. The Medkit Mega Shake. That's for one of the characters' quests. You have costumes over here. The most important one's probably right here. Hey, Red Eye Clips. Long time no see, man. So here you can get various upgrades for the heroes. To unlock more upgrade slots, you have to do their quests. So each quest unlocks 1 slot, and the final quest gives you an outfit. So there's 4 quests per character. You can also get upgrades for the Crystal Bot. In fact, how do I get that last one? I mean, I still have enough to buy it. There we go. We also have weapons. Weapons also can be upgraded. They're just generic upgrades. You start with the same weapon depending on your character each run, and you can find other weapons as you play through. I will touch on that more as we start the run, but various enemies have various elemental weaknesses, and so you have shock damage, acid damage, light damage, and... did I say fire? Acid, shock, fire, and light, and then neutral damage. Each character also has unique upgrades as well as some generic ones, so like Fassi, the character I'm currently playing as, can get 50% faster cooldown on ultimate skill, but like the critical chance and the attack damage are generic. Other characters can get Pistolero and Gambler's Luck. Like seasonal special is also unique to him. Spirit of the Staircase, also unique to him, I think. And then like, for instance, Sweeper here would get access to Warning Label, plus 8 to Wit. Or Spit and Polish, plus 2% defense per Wit on turrets in room. So. There's only 2 weapon types in the game. You have like the handguns and the heavy guns. I know I've thrown a lot of information at you at once, but let's go and jump into a run. I have a quest to do for Fassi that I'd like to complete. We'll do a full run as well. Yeah, this is the new Endless game, so if you're familiar with like Endless Space or Endless Legend or Dungeon of the Endless, it takes place in the same universe, same developers, Amplitude Studios. Alright, so I need to eliminate 15 Puppeteer Blur monsters. Straightforward. So we'll start at Headquarters. You can look at the map here and see what enemies you're up against per floor. So you scroll along the bottom here. Like Astral Harbor will have bugs and bots. Bugs are weak to fire damage, bots are weak to shock damage. A Devotion Garden, same thing. A Headquarters has bots and blurs. Blurs are weak to light damage, and then the blobs that hasn't been highlighted, there we go, Blobs are weak to acid damage. Yeah, we'll start with headquarters here. And I think for solo runs, the best heroes to bring, besides the one you're controlling, best supporting cast is probably Sweeper and Shroom. Shroom is a healer, Sweeper buffs turrets. They're really good. Cardi's also a good option because Cardi gives the Crystal Bot a turret which normally can't attack. So actually for this run I'll bring Fassy. I'll be controlling Fassy. You can swap between them as you play through, but outside of that the AI will control them. Actually, let me buy a chest. I have... So you see in the top right there I have 2 resource types. The bottom one that I only have 1 of is used for the character upgrades and the weapon upgrades. The one that I have 12,000 of are for these upgrades, which I already have all of. Once that's maxed out, you come over here and grab a chest. You get one. You select one chest, and it'll be there at the beginning of the run. May as well just grab the best one. We have the finances. No, it's not quite like Warhammer. So the original game started out, they're RTS games, kind of like Civilization, but one's science fiction, the other one's sci-fi. So Endless Space is a sci-fi setting, a 4X game, and Endless Legend is a fantasy 4X game. Dungeon of the Endless was a roguelite game that came out 2012? 2011? Something like that. It's my personal favorite roguelite game of all time. And then they released this one just a couple weeks ago. So I've been playing through this. It's a really neat franchise. It's got a lot of lore to it. Highly recommend it if you like 4X games or roguelite games.
I will soon walk where they walk.
Some of the characters you see here are creatures from the universe. So like I'm playing as a Draken right now, which appears in Endless Legend.
Is everybody okay?
You can have up to 3 people playing with you. It is a co-op game as well. You have to unlock the 3rd slot. For these, I got me some scrap. Here's the Crystal Bot. You can tell it to follow you. If you do so, enemies will... Oh, sorry, my cat's touching my mouse. Get out of here. Come on. There we go. What do we have? So we have an acid weapon, we have a light weapon, and letting loose, 20% crit chance of no other hero in the room. I'll grab that for myself.
Police your area. Stay there.
I'll take the needler for myself, and Room can have the light weapon for the blurs. You can hold 2 weapons at a time. You can see what's equipped here, and you can drop them or pick up other weapons as you find them. It uses like the rock paper scissors system. I'm gonna say scissors and system at the same time. It is on all platforms, but I would not buy it for console right now. From what I heard, console versions are completely broken, or just very broken. But it is on all consoles, as far as I know. I don't know if it's on Nintendo, on Switch or not.
What might we have?
What was I saying? Oh yeah, so you can have up to 3... Did enemies not spawn over here? There they are. I don't know if the sound is okay. I think it's a little quiet. I'm gonna turn up a couple things. Have up to 3 heroes at one time in your party. But you have to unlock the 3rd slot with the scrap resource. Now you can't have AI. If you're playing co-op, you don't get an AI on your team. So if it's only 2 players, you only get the 2 heroes, which is still very easy to do. Alright, let me turn it up then. I know the music can get really loud at times, so I'm going to keep that at... I'll put it up to 60. I'll try that. Yeah, the OST in this game is phenomenal. And that's something that the Endless franchise has in spades is art direction. Yeah, this still sounds a little quiet to me. I just couldn't use my buff. Every hero has two abilities. They have an active ability and an ultimate ability. So this character that I'm currently playing as, they also have a passive. So Fasty, his active is shot. Throws a beverage to boost the attack of another hero depending on the spiciness. Which if you look at his portrait to the top left there, he has 9 spiciness right now. Bar Fight is his ultimate and makes nearby monsters attack each other and increases efficiency of nearby heroes. And Stay Classy is his passive, gains spiciness and wit per monster in the room. Wit is used specifically for turrets. There's some other like passives you can get, but when you build a turret, say I built this straight shooter. Also, you don't normally start with 2 turrets. I have this because I bought that endless chest before I started the mission. But oh yeah, wit. Sorry, we're about to get attacked. Wit affects how much you heal the turret, so when turrets are getting attacked, you can hit them and it'll heal them up. It also boosts their like attack damage and fire rate, I believe. And how much that gets boosted depends on your wit. But you can also get passives, like Fasty has a passive that will give you defense for wit. You always fast travel back to the bot whenever you need to. Sorry, I'm probably trying to explain too much at one time. So this is a little generator slot. You can build a resource generator. I always like to start and prioritize industry because that's how you build turrets. So my strategy is usually to go, the room you spawn in, you want to open up, well, let me put a hero over here actually. You want to open up each door around the spawn point because there's almost, I wouldn't say almost always, pretty frequently a resource generator slot that you can build a generator on. And say if, normally they're on enemy spawn points right next to the spawn room like this. Let's say I build an industry generator here, open this door, then more enemies spawn here. They're going to attack this generator. So you don't want to keep pushing down the same path. Kind of get a feel for what's immediately around your spawn point and then pick a direction. Alright, so you can unlock more turrets and other... They're all considered turrets, but you can get like a shield, which increases defense of heroes, crystal bot, and turrets in the same room. Amplifier increases the attack damage of heroes and the crystal bot, you know, so on and so forth. When you start research, enemies will attack like so. Let's go and do the amplifier. Now you can also do research when a wave starts naturally. And it won't cause another wave. Now if you do it while a wave is already in effect, it'll reinforce the previous wave, making it a little harder. So, best plan. Let's boost my attack power. Best plan is to do the research when a wave is about to trigger, and that way you don't have to worry about one wave in total.
Wave's over. Time to clean up the mess.
No space cats, but we do have a space bee. She's a little bee creature called a... Man, I forgot the name. It's like a hara. I don't know if you can hear it, but she has like a... When she walks, it sounds like bubbles popping. She also has a big gun. I can't afford anything right now. I keep pushing this way. That's only one room. There are various other stats and stuff. I'll try to touch on it as we come across them. Otherwise, I'll just be front-loading this stream with a bunch of information. And I'll probably miss something. So you find these little pillars. Headquarters is unique in that you can find negative ones when you on the first floor. Normally, it's only positive. You can deactivate it using dust, which is the resource to the top right, but at the bottom, we don't have any of it right now. So right now, monsters get 30% speed in dark rooms. This is a hero upgrade station, so you get various upgrades, like here we can get Skedaddle, plus 25% speed when health lower than 33%, Clever Girl, plus 4 wit, and the regulars increases efficiency on active skill for 20 monsters in the same room. Seems a bit high. Increase elemental power of light and electrical damage, plus 2 soul max stock, so Shrim uses souls to heal allies. That's actually... It's pretty good because she spams her heals as an AI. I'll probably just give her defense. Well, you don't really need it. Let's hold off for now. Where's the other upgrade? None of those are very good. Alright, so this is an upgrade for the Crystal Bot. So if we look at Cardi, her current quest is unlock a minimum of 6 upgrades for the Crystal Bot. And so you can activate this. Now enemies will constantly attack you while the Crystal Bot's moving. Also, different enemies have different behaviors, so some enemies will go straight for your resource generators, some will go straight for the crystal bot, some will prioritize the heroes. Alright, so now the crystal bot's gonna follow me until I tell it to go back. We do that.
I prefer action, to be honest.
But yeah, I decided to take a little bit longer break from Diablo. We'll do Diablo 1 next weekend. Mostly because I wasn't sure if I was going to even stream tonight, because I'm pretty tired. Alright, and also, every time you open up the doors, that's when you get resources. So you see the +4, +8, +4 to the top right, next to each resource. That goes up by that value every time you open a door, which is a callback to the first game, because it was all about opening doors. Alright, so we have 2 rare weapons. I also have Gotta Go Fast, which might be worth it. We are fighting... Give this to Cardi.
Okay, I will do my best.
Oh, so Cardi's abilities, she has Publish and Perish, deploy traps that stuns monsters upon activation. She has this really cool upgrade. Exterminator, it one-shots all bugs, except for the boss. There's one boss type for every type of group of enemies, and Bug Mama is the bug version. So she can just wipe out an entire wave of bugs by herself. And then she has Hara Hara is what they're called. So the Haraj triggers a rolling melee attack that ends in an explosion. And Peer Reviewing boosts active skill of other heroes and gives the Crystal Bot an attack while in the same room. Again, normally the Crystal Bot cannot defend itself. Then Shroom Soul Patch throws a soul to heal targeted hero. Special Mix creates an aura of healing and protection around this hero. And Wind Sense generates a soul every time this hero kills 10 monsters. Yeah, the games are very humorous. That might come in handy. Some of the weapons have some pretty neat attack styles, like this one does a little explosion around yourself. The Campfire Flamethrower shoots out like a constant flame, but it encircles the character, so it acts like a flame shield. So here's another upgrade. So we'll grab it while we're here. Ideally, I have Cardi escorting the Crystal Bot since she gets that extra attack with it. But I like to play the hero that I'm focusing on doing the quests for. So we'll probably end up doing Cardi's next quest as well, because she needs to get 6 upgrades for the Crystal Bot. Sinus infection. Yeah, I had a sinus infection at the beginning of... I guess it was last summer, right? Sorry to hear that, man. Let's go look at our research options. EMP Blast is pretty good, especially since we're up against bots right now. I'm going to grab that and start the next wave. Let's get the wit upgrade. So I find that you don't really need... again, I'm playing on normal, not hard or anything, but I find that you don't usually need to build turrets until far later into a run. You can, but better save it for the boss levels.
We'll see if it's useful.
I just picked up a cell, which is the other type of currency that you use to get the hero and weapon upgrades. I don't know if it's worth building a generator here. I'm going to. Do a food generator, and I will park party in there to defend it, because those little floating bots will go straight for the generator. Congratulations. Speaking of illnesses, my dog has uveitis. So I came downstairs from recording the other morning, I think it was Tuesday, and she couldn't open her eyes. She was sitting on the couch shaking, so I took her to the vet. Her eyes were hurting her because she had uveitis, which can be caused by inflammation somewhere in the body. I thought maybe she had a UTI because we've been asking to go outside a lot lately. But we tested for that, we got a urinalysis, we checked her blood, the whole 9 yards. Nothing wrong with her, but supposedly that breed is just known for getting uveitis. So, just to get steroid eye drops, pain medicine. And she was so pitiful. She was walking around the house like real slow, but still walking into walls because she couldn't open her eyes. As I move over here, we'll get science for it. Also be a little easier to defend. It's a little icon above the platform, the slot, that indicates that you'll get a science reward for moving the bot there. I'm gonna use my ultimate here. The enemies are gonna attack each other instead of the bot or myself. And this is a lot easier if you get the appropriate elemental weapon to counter these guys. If I had a shock weapon, this would be a complete joke right now. Especially since shock weapons, when they crit stun enemies, and the stun arcs to multiple enemies, it's just... I find it to be the most powerful element out of all the options. I'm not actually sure what light does when it crits. Also, you heal up a little bit. If you take damage during a wave, once the wave is complete, you heal up a small amount. It's alright to take a little damage. So we could power this room to activate this, but all this does is give you med kits in exchange for food. I find that's not worth it. That's why I brought Shroom with me, so I get free heals. The fire rate for reduced defense is probably worth it. I don't plan on getting hit very much.
Closing time.
Alright, so we got shock damage. May as well give that to her. I like the Gatling. Oh yeah, that's right, we got our upgrades. So... Super Glue, it's not very good. So it sets a Crystal Bot's health to 20% if less than 20% when leaving a zone. Very rarely will your Crystal Bot ever hit less than 20%. A Healing Shard heals 30 health to Crystal Bot when drilling. That one's okay. Swift but sloppy, I'm not a huge fan of. So it adds 50% Crystal Bot speed to all crystal actions, but increases damage received by 50%. I'm actually going to refresh this, because all those suck. Sonic Crystal's fantastic. Adds 10% movement speed to Crystal Bot per monster in the same room up to 100%. So when you're moving the Crystal Bot, monsters will be swarming it. As they're swarming it, it'll get faster and get to its next destination faster. Emergencies adds 1 med kit each time a zone door is opened. Extra carrots adds 40% defense to Crystal Bot, but reduces its movement speed by 25%. That actually works well with the upgrade we just got. But we can also get a flat 20% speed to all actions. Do that instead. Because there's no penalty. Again, if anyone has any questions about the game, I'd be happy to answer them, because I'm just kind of trying to figure out what I think would be best to cover as I play through. Let's go look at the research options real quick. Fatal Focus is pretty good. Don't I already have Fatal Focus? No, I have the Laser Blinder. Alright, at this point we don't really need to defend the generators, because we won't get any more resources from them, because I don't think the final door gives you resources. And look at that fire rate. Take more damage, but it's worth it. Especially when I find the already let me down. Alright, get everybody back here. Sorry if we lose the generators, because again, no more resources this run. Or this floor. Alright, head to the next floor.
Over there.
Use that ability a little too late. So the AI won't use their ultimate abilities unless you manually do it. They'll use their active abilities though. Let me turn up the volume one more time for the dialogue. Our first floor done. There's only, what, 6 floors per run?
Have a shot of this.
another industry generator, and so we want to go back to the other room on the far side and open that door instead. Try and mitigate how many enemies go after our resource generator. I got a bunch of industry out of that chest. We'll keep pushing this way to keep that generator safer for longer so we don't have to defend it. Some of these barrels do drop resources. Other ones explode, like that one. Some dust and resources. And nocturnal predators, 30% speed to monsters in dark rooms. Alright, we've got our blur enemies now. These guys are a really annoying enemy type. Might have to go grab the light weapon from what's-her-face. These guys will like phase out of reality and keep walking. They walk towards the crystal pot, but they won't attack it. Once they phase back into reality, they turn around and come back after you again. Alright, 10% attack speed. It's just a really good upgrade. I want to get the attack speed there too. Alright, so we drop this. We'll drop that up. I think the puppeteers are the big blur monsters. We may not run across them until towards the end of the run.
Drill it, service bot.
As I bring on my allies to me, because enemies are only going to spawn in this one room. So I can see the crit effect of the light damage. I'm not sure what it does though. I don't know if it's like damage over time, or I can look, I think, at the weapon description. Explosion that confuses monsters. Okay. So these blur creatures are weak to light damage, which is why I took this weapon from Shroom so I can use it more effectively.
Flare incoming.
Yeah, so this guy is slowly walking towards me right now. That's a puppeteer, I believe.
Police your area. Stay there. Service. All together with me.
A 4 out of 15.
Waves over. Time to clean up the mess. Stay alert. Look around.
Alright, then defend the crystal bot, and we'll keep exploring. Similar to how I played Dungeon of the Endless, I'd have one scout and the rest would defend the bot, or choke points.
Dust is always good for something.
It works.
Upside to the merchant is you don't need Only common, only it's worth buying. So the weapons have different ratings. You see at the top of the description there, common with the one gray, just the gray banner. It goes all the way up to endless, which I think is 5 pips. It's like common, uncommon, rare, very rare, and endless. Something like that. Well, that way's been cleared. I'm going to send Shroom down here to defend. Is also very fast. And let's look at our food upgrades. That's pretty good. But we can also just give Cardi a flat 10% attack damage upgrade.
What have we here? Today's special. Will it further my project?
Oh, here we go. This is my favorite gun in the game.
Any clues?
And we got an endless version of it, which is fantastic. So we got the shocker. It's just a shock pistol. But critical explosion that stuns monsters. Just can't beat it. You also find little notes like this throughout the each run. I'm not going to read them because I'm not going to find them all on stream. I don't know, it seems weird. So if you prefer to pause it and read through it, I'm going to read through it myself real quick. It won't make a lot of sense unless you've read the other notes a lot of the time, so...
I'm only interested in specs.
This little doohickey unlocks all these red doors we couldn't open before.
Over there. All together with me.
Alright, so probably lose that food generator. That's okay. Shocker, while it excels against bot enemies, it can stun all enemies. It doesn't really matter how much damage it does. If you crit them, they're stunned. Also, they did not go after my food generator. I guess we're also not fighting bots. Bots have the enemy type that likes to prioritize them, and the blobs also do. If you ever hear like that cha-ching sound, that's the shock damage critting and stunning enemies. That's alright, we have another upgrade. 40% defense at the cost of 25% move speed. Add 17% attack damage to heroes in the Crystal Bot's room. That's really good, especially for the boss fights. Yeah, I'm gonna grab that.
Back to service. What have we here?
Just ignoring you. What do I have to do now?
I'm gonna grab this photon cannon from the merchant.
Slightly reconditioned.
I know it's only common, but I think it's a better weapon for her to use because it gives her some range. The other one is far too close. And let's go look at our hero upgrades. I haven't found a research station yet. It's a little odd. This is pretty good. So, knowledge is dangerous, plus 25% attack damage to Crystal Bot. Cardi gives the Crystal Bot that turret. And 25% efficiency on passive skill, which boosts the efficiency of other heroes. So it boosts active skill of other heroes and gives Crystal Bot an attack while in the same room. Just for the increased damage on the Crystal Bot, it's probably worth it. Here's some bots. We see just how good the shocker is. We're just one-shotting these guys that we took several shots to kill earlier. It also helps that it is an endless version of the weapon. So the Hara Hara, which Cardi is of, they were used to work on this space station. So the story is all these people got pulled into the space station. It's a massive gravity well. And so when they're flying through space, they get pulled in, they get stuck here. There's a device called the Reloader. And if you die, you get respawned there. That's how the roguelike mechanic works. It's part of the narrative. Nobody's trying to escape. That's the, well, almost everybody. It's kind of the overarching narrative. So there's one ending. Supposedly there's a secret ending when you find all of the lore bits.
I'm only interested in specs. Have a shot of this.
So I'm slowly working towards that. Alright, we're going to power this room so we can
Stumbling about
do some
feels
research.
so inelegant.
The acid sharpshooter is actually really good. It shoots through enemies. I'll wait until the next wave.
What have we here?
Oh, another endless. Okay. We'll get rid of her starting weapon. A new enemy type here. They got the sword. Or just stunning everybody. I mean, we can hold the line probably indefinitely. So the little spider bots, they heal enemies. And the like tower-looking bots with the 4 legs, they have a ranged attack. Shoot like they're like an artillery piece. I think they prioritize the crystal bot. I've seen them attack me though, so maybe not.
Time to clean up the mess.
Also, enemies can drop scraps, so it's always worth going and running over where they died. Their cell means more weapon upgrades. The Hollow Hero is actually pretty good. So it tracks nearby monsters, absorbs a certain amount of damage before being disabled. So when you have a turret built, you can strike it to heal it, It also boosts it, based off your wit. The Hollow Hero attracts monsters, they're all attacking it, so you keep smacking it to heal it back up, but also you're hitting all the monsters that are attacking it at the same time. I do like the Jellifier, though. It slows nearby monsters, it's pretty solid.
Over that way. Too many brand reps.
Let's use choke points to your advantage. Easy peasy.
New zone. New opportunity.
Huge! I need a bigger word than wow.
Alright, there's the stats. So he chooses between the procedural factory and the security vault. Neither one of them have blurs, so I don't really care either way. We're closer to finishing the security vault. We're 84% complete, so we'll go there. Try and wrap that up. We need 4 more cells from that floor. I do think one thing this game is missing is a melee class. So you have the small weapon class, you have the heavy weapon class. Because every hero can either use small weapons or heavy weapons. I think they need to introduce some heroes that use melee weapons. They had them in Dungeon of the Endless. So that's something I'd like to see an expansion in the future.
I'm only interested in specs.
I'm gonna go this way since we have the generator over there. Not that it really matters, there's already enemies spawning in the same room, but yeah, look at this. We're just keeping them crowd controlled. It's pretty silly. With enough fire rate, you don't even need to get like improved crit chance because you're shooting fast enough, it's gonna keep critting.
Drill it, service bot.
Actually, I don't know what our crit chance is right now. 40%.
have we here?
Research station. The acid sharpshooter 2 is probably worth it.
Good as new.
Oh, this is pretty good. Bearing the burden, plus 50% knockback when no turrets in room. Knockback is also applied to weapons.
Slightly reconditioned.
What do I have to do now? Is it pretty?
Also, you pick up those little upgrades. You only have one equipped at a time, but it changes the appearance of your character slightly.
Let's go do stuff.
Like, it gives a backpack. Like, Fassi has a backpack on. I don't think she does.
What have we here?
I would do food was more important. I thought we already built a food one here. I did it too fast. Oh wow, another one. Alright, well, food. Alright, so that guy's taking a long time to kill because he's an elite version of that enemy.
Wave's over. Time to clean up the mess.
Yeah, so my little upgrade thing that I picked up actually gives me a, my eyes get that star on it, like a cartoon. I wonder if that's specific to this upgrade, since it gives you increased crit chance. Or maybe it's just the upgrade. Let's see if I go in here. Yes, it's deactivated. Alright.
What have we here?
Neat little visual cues like that.
Dust is always good for something.
Really cool room. The atmospheres and stuff in this game are just really well done.
Over that way. This way. Now. Police your area. Stay there.
I'm gonna open that door for the extra resources. Keep stockpiling that industry for the boss fights. Only 2 spawn points. We're on the 3rd floor.
Closing time. What have we here?
So I want to defend the industry generators. I'm just going to open everything up.
They're whacking our machinery. They're whacking our machinery. They're whacking our machinery.
These guys are giving me a little bit of trouble with this build.
Last call. Stirred and shaken.
There we go. They wait to acid, which a shroom has equipped.
You'll love this.
And still stun them, of course, but they're super tanky.
End of wave. Take 5, people.
The acid sharpshooter is going to be really good against those guys because we didn't see any there, but they do spawn an enemy that has a shield on the front. You can't damage them from the front, but the acid sharpshooter can. I'll give her attack damage. And her crit chance. More crit chance at full health, that's fine. Almost always at full health. Especially with Shroom on the team, in fact. 35%. Not too shabby. We got a little buff. Electron Source adds stun status to monsters every 3 seconds, so paired with my Shocker pistol, they're going to be stunned almost indefinitely. Death Darts is the sniper rifle acid gun.
Okay, I will do my best.
I'm happy that she has it. I need to kill one more of those puppeteer monsters.
Closing time.
So Blackout deactivates all the turrets you have, makes all the rooms dark. And you can't fast travel to the crystal bot. But all the monsters only focus on the heroes, and as soon as these are reactivated, they disappear like that, so. And your wit determines how quickly you activate those, we call them circuit breakers. I'm not sure if that's what the game calls them or not. Alright, so heals 15 health to Crystal Bot for each zone and exit doors opened. That's Crystal Bot's health to 20%, adds 1 science. That might be worth it. We're on the 3rd level out of 6, so maybe not. Let's refresh it. Yeah, 25% defense to Crystal Bot while slotted is pretty solid.
Back to service.
It's gonna practically be indestructible by the time we're done.
Today's special.
Not a very big fan of the very crossbow, so
Closing time.
not gonna pick it up. Another stun one. I guess that's it. the next floor.
Last call.
Yeah, this guy here, one of the shield guys.
Flare incoming. Stay alert.
Also, if you're in the same room with the your AI heroes, you're gonna have them stop following you anyway, because they'll sometimes prioritize following you instead of shooting at the enemies.
This way. Now.
Alright, this is a boss level. The fourth level is always a boss level. And the security vault is the bots boss.
All together. With me.
-2 resources donated for each door open. You can't deactivate it either because it's part of the boss fight. Good old Red Eye. Or Red Dead Eye.
Did you come here just to die? I will not let you through. I cannot let you through.
Alright, so she'll just keep spamming these right now, and then we have to get to several of these nodes to have our crystal bot deactivate her. And we'll be swarmed by bots while we do so. Did I get any... Yeah, I have EMP blasts.
Always good for something.
Alright, unfortunately I don't have any Tesla coils, so... I have to make do with these.
Can't find a slot.
Dust, the stuff of legend, of the gods.
You won't find it.
In tight spaces, minus 50% attack damage to heroes if it at least 2 heroes in the room. I'm gonna deactivate that one.
That bother.
It's a really nasty debuff. I don't remember this arena being this big.
You won't find it.
What have we here?
Now these guys on the wall, if you shoot at them, they'll turn red.
Can't find a slot. I will never stop hunting you.
Not sure why my AI companions are still on to get to me.
You'll love this.
Scurry along. There must be a spot somewhere.
Closing time.
The D-pad in the wrong direction. I was trying to power that room so I could.
Spot somewhere.
Well, I guess I don't need to power it. Not gonna buy medkits. Now, one of our turrets upgraded. You can see on the map there, it's glowing. It's got like that gold icon now. Put up, smack it, upgrades it to the next tier.
Have a shot of this.
I'm actually gonna move the bot back here.
This way.
The biggest detriment to having a dark room isn't that you can't build turrets in it. The turrets get deactivated in it. Oh wow. Let's pay attention. It's that you can't see the enemies moving through it.
They'll preserve it.
Police your area. Stay there. What have we here?
I'm not getting a ton of resources, but we're still getting 2 per door, so we'll open up these doors.
Have a shot of this.
What you can't see will hurt you. Success is temporary. I am forever. Death behind every door.
Also, with the boss fights, it's always the you only fight their enemy types. So it's only gonna be bots in this on this level.
Service. All together. With me.
Whoops, did run it back into it. My bad.
Choices.
Oh, shoot. Took my hand off the controller to scratch my mustache.
Stay alert. Flare incoming.
Even if a hero goes down, you can pick him back up. They have a bleed out timer though. They bleed out and they are dead. Hasn't happened to me before, so I don't know if that means the run, like they can't be picked up the rest of the run or not, or exactly how that works.
All together, with me. Police your area. Stay there. On shift.
Those guys out because they're cheap. And really the only thing that should be coming straight towards us here are the flying guys, and they're very easy to kill.
Over there. You're up. Last call. Stir and shake it.
Alright, boss defeated. I just need more damage than I usually do there. Just looking at the screen.
New zone. New. That might have gone better. Oh well.
I guess it is 7 floors, right? That's not the core next.
Deeper down. Greater secrets.
Alright, so we need to fight blurs, which is an option on both. We have a better fire weapon than we do in acid, so also find the bugs less annoying than the blobs. So we will do the Transcendent Center.
I will forever equate elevators with nausea. I'm not really hurrying.
Let's see what we can learn and kill.
This way. Now. Police your area. Stay there.
So the golden ones are a buff and a debuff. So minus 30% attack damage to heroes, plus 50% faster cooldown on active skills, and plus 20% faster cooldown on ultimate.
Emma designed that, and why?
Yeah, deactivate that. Attack damage is far too valuable. Alright, we'll go this way first.
What have we here?
As debuff status to monsters, I don't know what that does. It's a little yellow ability that you see encircle all the enemies. That's Cardi's active. Alright, monsters heal 25 health per second in dark rooms. That's a really annoying one, but only if you're trying to hold the line in a dark room, which you shouldn't be doing. So I'm not going to deactivate it.
This way, now. Today's special. End of wave. Take 5, people. Stay alert. Look around. This way, now.
Ooh, Fatal Focus 2 is really good.
Okay, I will do my best. I guess stay where you are.
Oh, you grab it when the next wave starts.
Closing time. You'll love this.
I'm gonna drop down a couple turrets here. Alright, since the enemies are going to walk out this way towards the crystal bot, they're going to go through this. This is where we're going to put down the Jellifier to slow enemies down. Then we put an acid sharpshooter here. It's going to blast them as they come through. It's unlikely many, if any, of these enemies will make it through this section. Unless they want to go after the generator instead, which is a possibility.
They are now an ingredient.
That's right. I wasn't paying attention. Those guys shoot that big laser beam at you. This is the last puppeteer we have to kill. My quest is complete.
Today's special.
Oh. That's from what's her face's side.
This way. Now.
Alright, this is her ultimate ability, Cardi's. Just run in, do damage.
Watch me!
Let's do the job as it should be done.
See a little cocky there. Definitely need to put down some turrets.
Wave's over. Time, stay alert. Look around.
A good angle for an acid sharpshooter, is there? Could do it here. Jellifier. Oh no, wrong one. That might do.
Flare incoming.
Same thing, a Jellifier and a Fatal
Servicing
Focus.
the equipment. What have we here? Dust, the stuff of legend, of the gods.
So the Endless, or who came before the space station, were very capitalist in nature.
Closing time. Today's special. Flare incoming.
Not too bad. A couple of upgrades on these turrets down here. I should have researched the Fatal Focus too. We can do that while our bot is moving.
Over there. Anything interesting? This way, now. Last call. Mix it up.
See, now that the bots moved, the defensive setup won't be as effective. We can replace them. They still cost industry, so I'll probably just leave them be.
Today's special. Look around.
There is a hero that can repair the resource generators. Comrade, who builds the turrets.
Closing time.
But we're not using them, so it doesn't matter. That's pretty good. What else do we have, though? Fire rate, reduced defense. Ooh, 60% knockback when monsters are nearby. That's really good.
Closing time.
Alright, heals 500 health when you find it. So now it's useless.
It works. Promise.
Oh, we're in a dark room. I'm like, why is he healing so fast? Alright, let him out. This room. You're not gonna kill him that way.
All together. With me. Stay alert. Look around.
Oh, son of a gun. Alright,
All
guys.
together. With me. Police your area. Stay there. Life is crafted.
Alright, let's go look at upgrades. We have a ton of science. At this point, though, it's going to reinforce the wave instead.
Flare incoming.
Oh, this must be a unique wave. I wasn't paying attention to what it said when it spawned. Some waves are special, and they have like it's gonna spawn a whole bunch of the puppeteers or something. I think it's just blurs this time.
You'll love this.
It is not endless. There's only like 7 floors. It's called Endless Dungeon because there's a race called the Endless. The previous roguelike was called Dungeon of the Endless. Then you have Endless Space and Endless Legend. But none of the games are actually endless.
Slightly reconditioned.
Oh, that's pretty good. Be good on anybody, actually. Reducing monsters' attack damage. Always useful. There's another upgrade like that that reduces their speed when you shoot them, so you just kite them indefinitely.
Service bot. Stay there. You'll love this.
Yeah, we'll go with the heal here.
Back to service.
I don't want to keep wasting dust on changing that out. I have a turret upgrade over here. Not that it really matters, but it's holding the line a little bit.
Shift.
Let's go look at our upgrades. Attack damage at the cost of fire rate. I think it's worth it. At 100% crit chance, it'd probably be worth it, but I don't, so we'll leave it be for now. We don't have a flame turret yet, right? We don't.
Let me peruse the menu. What have we here? Flare incoming.
Now these guys, like the really pulley guy that just came at us, they go and they hide in a room and spawn enemies until you track them down.
You'll love this.
Oh, they're in a dark room. I don't want to leave them in there.
Closing time.
Lure them in here.
Stirred and shaken. Last call.
I do more research. We're getting close to the end, so if we want to do more research, now's the time.
Will it further my project? Anything interesting?
That's too good to pass up.
Service. Now we can handle things properly. Today's special.
Okay, I will do my best.
Stay alert. Look around. All together. With me.
I did light this room up because it's going to be the bottleneck that we hold all the enemies back at. Otherwise, I would have had to fight all those bugs in a dark room where they just constantly heal.
Stay there. Flare incoming. New zone, new opportunities.
So the blur enemy type does have a unique boss,
Today's special.
because it is the final boss.
All together with me.
All right, these here.
All together with me. Stay alert. Look around. You'll love this. Today's special.
I can't afford anything.
Servicing the equipment.
That's actually a bad spot to build that. That's a long range. So I think the confusion just slows enemies. It seems like they still do whatever they're about to do. They don't attack each other or anything. I've used the light weapon as often as I have the other weapon types in this game.
Waves over. Time to clean up the
Okay, this is the long range fire weapon. There's a flamethrower that's the short range one that I would normally put here or over here.
I'm only interested in specs. Drill it, service bot.
Okay, I will do my best.
Today's special. Service.
You can prevent the one enemy type from phasing out. You can stun them. Or if you do enough damage. So, one strategy I had was one weapon, did enough damage to almost kill them. So I'd shoot them with the other weapon, and then shoot them with the one that could almost one-shot them. And they die without phasing out. Because it's annoying trying to wait for them to come back. Alright, another 20% to the crystal bot. By 20% defense. That's a really annoying buff to the enemies.
Over there. You'll love this. This way, now. Stay alert. Look around.
Go ahead and go over here. We may end up losing this industry generator, but I don't think we're going to run out of industry anytime soon. That's right, dark room. Gotta let them out.
Today's special. What might we have?
So big rooms like this, there's always like a big thematic room. You can find one of these legendary chests. Don't do that. Increase fire rate with this weapon, because it does neutral damage.
Our machinery. They're whacking our machinery.
Oh man, I'm managed to barely save it. Not that it's gonna make much of a difference. None of those are that good. May not bother with it. Yeah, I think I'm ready for the next difficulty as well. I've just been keeping it on normal while I... It's probably worth it. Well, I'm doing all the quests for all the heroes. But after that, I'll start doing all the challenge stuff and the hardest difficulty. Oh, ship attack uses critical chance. Bullet Hell's fantastic. Plus 10% fire rate to heroes, turrets, and Crystal Bot. The final boss fight, you're in the same room. You can't build turrets in the room with the Crystal Bot, but... Out of My Face is also fantastic, so if you can build a bunch of these straight shooters the basic turret, they shoot pretty quick. And you get out of my face, and they're constantly knocking monsters back. It's a pretty awesome combo, but I think bullet hail's the way to go. Yeah, we go out of my face here. Yeah, I don't find the game to be particularly difficult. Which compared to Dungeon of the Endless is pretty surprising. Because that
Closing time.
was a pretty tough game.
Flare incoming.
How am I doing? Just looking at the map too hard. Alright, they're all coming for Cardi. Let's go help her out.
Stirred and shaken. Last call.
My shots weren't hitting that guy. Debuff status to monsters. That really matters. I don't know what it does. Might just slow them down.
This should help. It's vegan.
Forgot the bot was in this room. I was gonna let that guy go for a bit. Don't worry about that.
What do I have to do now?
Today's special. This way. Now. Police, your
Alright, I give up the industry generator or the resource generators at this point.
They're whacking our machinery. They're whacking our machinery. Flare incoming. Mix it up. They're whacking our machine. Stirred and shaken. They're whacking our machinery. They're whacking our machinery.
Those giant spider guys will shoot a web at you and stop you from attacking. You have to break out of it. So these are the spawners, I think. I think they're called shy bugs. They just keep spawning enemies. that's not gonna work. You guys have to
All together, with me.
let them come in here.
Today's special. Police your area. Stay there. All together, with me.
That keep out of the dark room, otherwise we'll just keep healing. Especially the elites. They're so tanky.
Interesting.
Yes, this entire space station is harvesting dust from a, I guess, an anomaly. This neutral upgrade that I have, plus 25% fire rate on neutral weapon, would be really good on another hero called Zed. Because she gets
Have a shot of this.
like plus 20% damage when using neutral weapons.
I'm only interested in specs.
Hi, minus 35% defense to monsters, plus 100% health to monsters every 15 seconds. You gotta kill them fast. Here's the way out. I'm gonna go ahead and start making our way here during this
Over
wave.
there. Come along, Crystal Bot. Stay alert. Look around. Over that way. This way. Now. You'll love this. Police your area. Stay there.
So, I think they patched the game.
Gone better. Oh well.
One, everything seems a lot closer. Like when I zoomed in on the door there to show the heroes going through it. But also the one enemy type used to not change colors, I'm pretty sure. So you'd have to guess to see what damage type you had to hit him with. Unless I just never saw it, which is also a possibility. In fact, let me check something real quick. Yeah, that's right.
Why ask me?
Alright, final floor.
Oh, the cooler! The center!
So, the first time you make it down to the core, all of these will be active. And there's some pretty nasty debuffs. One of them's like minus 4 resources per door open, so you don't generate any resources. Another one is like minus 50% attack damage to all heroes in the same room, or something like that. They're pretty nasty. You can't build turrets in here. Is there another floor? I don't remember. It's been a little bit since I played. A few days. Face doesn't really justify it, but that's pretty easy. I don't think they even attack me, do they? I'm not actually sure what those guys do. Also, I guess one more quest after this one. I'm pretty sure you can build any resource generators in this area. But I don't know, it seems like they may have changed a couple things since last time I played. Yeah, these elite enemies get pretty tanky. Again, I'm using an endless tier weapon on this guy that counters him. I also have some other upgrades, and it just doesn't make much of a difference.
Today's special.
I just built that industry generator. I like to keep it alive. Alright, we'll do this for a bit. Let them duke it out with each other. EMP guy here. All that really matters, but sure. That there. Maybe that's part of the key thing. So you find these keys. So when you first come down here, all these stellas are active. And you find a key, like, I think per run, and each time you find a key, it deactivates one. I'm pretty sure there used to not be turret nodes here as well. Maybe there's a key for that as well. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure it's just the 3, though. So you check your progress on collecting the keys at one of the stands in the saloon.
What have we here?
Alright, some good stuff here. A lot of upgrades. Wait. No wave starts. Actually, I'm gonna go with the straight shooter too. So we have that knockback effect with party.
This way. Now. Police your area. Stay there. Flare incoming. This way. Now. Police your area. Stay there. They're whacking our machine. You'll love this.
It's a low difficulty got the generators. I mean, I could split up my team, but it's worth it, honestly.
Our machinery.
I always save that one for another door. It's not like we really need resources at this point, so. Well, we need turret resources. They help out a lot. The last fight. We can't afford any more upgrades, so this way.
What have we here?
Nothing to it.
Have a shot at this. What have we here? Life is crafting.
I'll just let them come to us. Our MP blaster. I think. Nope, didn't take out any enemies.
Won't be finishing this shift. Today's special.
Not too shabby.
What have we here? Closing time.
That's probably worth it. Did we finish Cardi's quest, or does she need another? Yeah, we did. Okay, cool. Another upgrade is always welcome. It's not really a smooth path for us to take, so I'll figure it out. We'll go to this one first.
Over that way. All together with me.
Of course, it reinforced the wave too. We'll see how it goes.
Your area. Stay there. Dust is always good for something. Flare incoming.
Hey, upgrades. Out of my face is good. I assume it stacks the other one. What is my passive skill again? Oh, it. Critical chance is probably more valuable in her. I mean, I could get both. Is it worth it? Maybe.
Ah, the moon.
Okay, I will do my best.
I can't get rid of the acid or fire. Shroom is filling a couple of niches. And I don't particularly care for the alabaster. It is endless, though. We'll get rid of the acid. Plus, I hate blobs. We can always stun them. Yeah, because this is one of the charge-up weapons. It's not awful, but it's not the shocker, so. Alright, let's go ahead and get my crystal bot back over here. Hopefully I make it before we reinforce the wave. Ah, that's like a second too late. I thought I could just tap it.
All together with me. Stirred and shaken. Mix it up.
Yeah, his ultimate comes in really clutch. I don't think it's the best one in the game, but
Stay there.
it's up there. And really, all the ultimates are great. Cardi's doesn't really stand out to me. I think Cardi's is... I mean, it's good, but it's not... not as utility heavy as Fassy's. Alright, then we go to this one next. Then we should be able to open the door up top. We'll grab that crystal as well.
Service. All together with me. You'll love this. Flare incoming.
Alright, it's not flawless, but we're doing good.
You'll love this. This way, now. Police your area. Stay there.
Epic Gatling. What is Cardi? Oh, she doesn't have one of those special things. That's alright. Trinket? I'm not sure what you would call them.
Dust is always good for something.
Good news is we can kind of run straight to our next destination from here.
This way, now.
Kind of a weird one. We're leaving the bot undefended briefly. Probably should have done.
Flare incoming. Stirred and
There we go, we can save it with this.
mix it up.
I think I heal this. It's organic!
Yeah, I made a couple bad decisions there, but it's all working out.
Police your area. Stay there. Over that way. You'll love this. This way. Now.
Alright, here's the final floor. Kind of.
Police your area.
Okay, another upgrade. Oh, this is pretty cool. So grants Crystal Bot an attack that inflicts 30 neutral damage per second to monsters in its line of sight. Is that along with Cardi's
For the
upgrade?
service bot.
Or is that just the same thing as Cardi's
Might we
upgrade?
have?
I'm assuming they can stack. I have a little ways to go though. And this is the most exciting part. It's the end. That's what we've been working towards this whole time.
Not looking forward to handling that one.
What? The final boss. It's always the same boss. It's always the same. Well, it's the exact same layout, but
But this is what remains.
he has an attack that'll suck the power out of a room. That's why you kind of want to hold your dust until this point.
Today's special. Last call.
And pop this so it goes on cooldown sooner. But it doesn't matter if he pulls the power from the room that the bot's in because you can't build any turrets here anyway. I've got to fight the bots while they take out the boss. Oops, ran right into that. I didn't see him around the corner.
You'll love this. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. Though I suppose that is unlikely.
Alright. Gonna play that a little better. I'm gonna build some turrets over here. I'll do EMP blast instead of the bots. Should all just come through here. That helps slow them down a bit. Yeah, you always want to lure the boss into the room with the crystal bot. And not in a room with the turret in it because, or with turrets in it, because they will
What have we
pull the
here?
power from the room, and then the turrets are useless. No, the Endless are just a race in the or a species in the setting. They have many games with the Endless Innate or Endless title in it, but none of them are endless. Though Dungeon of the Endless did have an endless mode.
I'm only interested in specs.
But it looks like the final boss here may have been trying to do good at the end. I mean, they were obviously selfish in the beginning, but
Dust is always good for something. Have a shot of this.
they were trying in the end. Let's stop the station from being destroyed.
Pondering some life choices right now.
Next, this takes place in the same universe as Endless Legend and Endless Space. And of course, Dungeon of the Endless.
On shift.
Jellifier there. Where's it at? Tier 3 Fatal Focus here. So Mayol, okay, so I know who Mayol is.
I'm only interested in specs.
Interesting.
Not looking forward to handling that one.
The Fatal Focus, the turret, is actually
This is what remains.
universally pretty good. Yeah, we don't really want to fight in this room in case the boss comes in here.
Today's special. The Thor. Stirred and shaken. Flare incoming.
I'm mostly letting the AI take care of the boss right now while I hold this line. So the second phase, you can never see his health bar. It's a bug. Yeah, I think whenever he vanishes, he pulls the power from the room that he was in. But you also fight him in the Crystal Bot room.
You'll love this.
Everything's getting blurry.
Fix it up.
That was better than a hug.
Rest in peace. Rest in peace. Though I suppose that is unlikely.
Power that room for all the fatal foci that I built in there. I mean, it's alright. You just keep shooting him until he disappears. After a certain point, he vanishes until you find him again. So, I haven't had any issues not being able to see his health bar.
Closing time. Dust, the stuff of legend, of the gods. Have a shot of this. Dust, the stuff of legend. Have a shot of this. What have we here? Not looking forward to handling that one.
It's been pretty good. How's yours? Mostly, what did I do today?
It's a tragedy.
I saw my buddy.
This is what remains. Incoming.
That's weird, my gun's bugged out, I couldn't hear him.
Medic! Needs a medic!
Now we can handle things properly.
stuck in the corner.
Mix it up.
Time to make them fight each other.
It's organic!
Flare incoming. You'll love this. Mix it up. Today's special. Flare incoming. Mix it up.
Alright, cool. The 50% ult cooldown is pretty handy on him.
Stir and shake.
Very clutch ability.
Rest in peace. Rest in peace. Though I suppose that is unlikely.
So we're gonna upgrade this. It's not gonna matter because these turrets are obsolete now. We're gonna go into the next stage and finish him off. But I like to upgrade them just because they are ready to be upgraded.
All together with me. What have we here? Over there.
Yep, it is not endless. Now we have the boss fight and then the ending cutscene. So I think the ending cutscene changes once you collect all of the mementos. But I haven't done it yet, so I can't actually say. Everything's with the game. Again, I do think the challenge could be a little greater. I'm not playing on hard. I will, but not right now.
Police your area. Stay there.
I need to build turrets. Let's see. Need acid sharpshooter here. We only have the EMP thing here.
Life is crafting.
I'm gonna try and build to counter all the monsters that will spawn. A fatal focus. It's also tier 3, so it's definitely worth building regardless.
Not looking forward to handling that one. It's a tragedy. This is what room servicing me.
actually need to build the this guy. There repairs all the turrets at once. Oh yeah, that's the other debuff for the other still. Is your turrets take like 70 damage every 15 seconds or something.
Mix it up. Last call. I prefer action, to be honest. Today's special. Won't be finishing this shift. Won't be finishing this shift.
The Diagnostic Car is pretty awesome. It heals all the turrets at once, and it gives me a little regeneration effect. But you don't get to boost them by doing it that way.
This way. Now. Police your area. Stay there.
This is why I like having the attack on the crystal bot as well. The final mission takes place in the same room. You have all the turrets and everything. Plus any turret upgrades like the out of my face and everything just syncs really well here.
Mix it up.
I'm pretty sure she can't take damage when she's in this form, so
Taking a time out. Greatly appreciated.
uh-oh. There we go. That's the closest I've come to losing that fight. Pretty sure we just found the last drink upgrade too. Or the last drink for Fassy. Beverage recipe, that's what it's called.
So huge. I need a bigger word than wow. That voice makes me dizzy.
If you want to miss the cutscene.
Wait, where is this? What did I put in my teeth?
It must be death. We cannot permit reactivation. Pawns of the God Killers! You're not stopping, and I'm running out of credible threats.
god killers? Oh, this is great. No matter what I do next, I'll feel guilty for it.
You're back. You must stop it. Stop the stupidity. Do not turn it on, or you will be destroyed. How come you guys don't listen?
Destroy this, destroy that. Can I just grow a garden? Is it too much to ask?
You have been manipulated. You will repeat the horror. Look, sorry about trying to kill you and all, but please don't do this. Why are you so stubborn, you meaningless crumbs?
Sorry. So sorry. Really, I just, well, I just hate you. This is actually pretty scary. I'm just gonna cover my eyes.
Shroom seems to do most of the talking. Every run that I've completed takes center stage in this area.
What are you kids doing here? I was sure you made it this time.
What was that noise?
Something very big!
Hold on, kids. Look at the gauge. The gravity control.
Check out the debris. Looks like we got a window.
Time to look sprightly. I'm not sure how long it'll hold.
All right, move it, you pose. Double time.
Watch out for my tail, you clods.
What? It works?
Don't ask dumb questions. Try it.
Hang on.
Yeah, baby.
Hey, Vicky, what does this mean?
It means in about 5 seconds, we're gonna get pulled back in.
Please, read the leaflet in the seat pocket in front of you.
Hey, if we crash and die, do we get to start again? Or not?
Station anti-grav is failing.
Yeah! Wait, we're alive and not in the saloon!
What a rush. Almost want to do it again.
Yep, that's about right. Gets me every time. There they go, full of dreams, full of hope. Adios, amigos. Might be seeing you all sooner than you think.
No, I haven't played a ranger personally, but I have Ekundayo in the party most of the time, so it's hard to be better than him since he has a higher point buy than the player can have. I think he has a 32 point buy, where the player can only have a 25. If I remember right. Might be worth playing a ranger though. I was thinking about doing another Kingmaker playthrough. I was gonna do a Magus, an Eldritch Scion. I also thought about doing a either Defender of the True World or the Sylvan Sorcerer. Is that what it's called? One of the Druid classes. A Face Speaker. So why am I playing her? Oh, because that's why she was talking so much. That's who I was controlling when I defeated Eredy.
Service.
Tea of Myriad Outcomes.
The customer is generally right.
So bonuses, major attack damage and moderate defense boost for turrets. Penalty, major self-damage to turret when it's firing.
Certainly.
Not bad.
Oh, oops.
Let's look at this turf.
I didn't find anything here, did I? So these, once you collect all 4 of one, you get a little cutscene.
So just what is going on here? We got remains of an ancient feud, not just in the debris, but inside the software as well. Twin AIs forever at each other's throats. I'd say it's hard to tell the difference between them, except that one has, in fact, been trying to kill us. That one is hoping to destroy this station, once and for all. There you have it. Maybe the saddest story in the galaxy. Or just maybe the most foolish. All this back up and running, with of course mountains of dust, because I've always been a dreamer. And you?
So once you collect all these mementos here, that's when you unlock the secret ending, supposedly. So we did finish all of Cardi's quests. She gets a new outfit.
Always ready.
Bassy has a new slot. We can do... The plus 20% attack damage, you can't go wrong with that. What is, next quest for Fassy?
A bit excited?
Reach minimum 7 production per door in food, science, and industry. So you just have to build one of each industry generator. That's pretty easy. Almost done with that. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Yeah, I'm actually gonna hop off now too, because I just finished what I set out to do. We finished a run. That's pretty exciting. Let me spend my sales real quick.
Let's take a look.
I'll go and upgrade all the weapons I can upgrade.
Easier I can improve this.
So these are pretty generic upgrades, nothing super exciting. So like plus 50% attack damage and plus 10% critical chance.
I can improve this.
Plus 2-meter range and 15-degree reduced shot spread.
For our cause, I can improve this.
It's one additional target behind the first one and plus 10% fire rate. That's actually pretty good on the railgun. The magma fire, plus 50% attack damage, plus 30% knockback. That's pretty good too. Plus 10% critical chance.
Easier from the other side.
Only get one of these. Let's do it in order. Well, did I buy everything for him yet? No. Probably save up for that instead. Alright, well, I'm gonna call it here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream. Stay safe, stay classy. I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Save or return to main menu. Yeah, I quite enjoy this game. I think they need more content, especially more heroes, because that's one of the big draws of the Dungeon of the Endless, was the variety of heroes. And I think they need another class of heroes. Ideally melee, but I don't know, we'll see. We'll see what they decide to do with it. But for now, take care, everybody. That's weird.